This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Hello viewers, Dom here from Complete Sports Management here at Chelsworth Park to review the game between Ivanhoe and Surrey Park, to which Ivanhoe have defeated Surrey Park by 101 points in a pretty tough match for Surrey Park. But regardless, I'm here with the coach, Chris. Thank you for joining us today, Chris.
No worries, Dom.
I thought the effort, even though it was a big loss in the end, the effort was really good. And considering that 2 weeks ago we spoke how you went from Division 3 to Division 1, is a phenomenal effort as it is, but ultimately you were outclassed by a better team today.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Well said, Dom. Our first half, we leaked a lot of goals in the second quarter. Second half, we came out and it was a very contested ball, a lot of rolling balls, and we worked really hard at the contest. What happened was they only kicked 3 goals in the last 2 quarters, so the game was over at half time. But I thought after half time, instead of going back into their shells and getting beat by 140 points, we held up. We played the contested footy really well.
Yeah. In that second quarter particularly, you did let Ivanhoe get on the 6-goal run, and a lot of those goals were out the back of the play, so there was a lot of loose men in. I think the defence pretty much broke down there. Did you think the players sort of pretty much threw the towel in that the game was over and that they didn't quite get into position? Or was it just bad marking up from both sides?
Yeah, it was more. They had numbers 4 and 5. They just tore us apart. They were very quick, and their agility and their on-ballers, their two-way runs were really good. So my back six actually tried to beat their opponent, but it's the way the ball comes into the forward line as well. So I tell my on-ballers, they just got to be much tighter on their 4 and 5. But yeah, they just once they get the ball out the back and around, it's pretty hard to stop. And their forwards are all class, and they finished well. Yeah.
I thought Charlie Stewart and Darcy Griffiths were probably your 2 best players today. They got equal amount of disposals, 14 each. I thought, even though the match itself was tough to play through, their effort was fantastic throughout. And do you think there were any other players that would stand up between those two that played really well for your team today? Yeah,
I thought Charlie and Darcy, it's a good stat. I thought my ruckman, Ben Grundy, against Quality 23 was like a ready-made player. So I thought Ben Grundy, I thought number 17, Bregan, went really well on ball. But Charlie and Darcy were the 2 with the stats. But Sammy tried all day. My back 6 helped as much as they can. But we just lacked that bit of polish, you know. We like tackling. We're a good tackling side, but our polish at the finish of it just doesn't get us. We don't kick enough goals, and that's just one of those things that happens in footy. So yes, 101 points, but we'll just get better next week.
Okay. Well, good luck. Well, good luck for the rest of the season. Bad luck today, but we thank you for your time regardless.
Thanks, Tom. No worries.
Now I'm down here with a very happy Ivanhoe coach, Rick. Rick, after 101 point win, you're always going to be smiling like that. But I thought the tune-up for this one, 2 weeks to go into the finals, is perfect for your side. Do you think that the players learnt a lot today going into the finals coming up?
Yeah, it's probably about structures a bit at the moment. We've got some defensive structures we put in place, which we want to use, and they work pretty well. Going into the finals, maybe not the ideal prep. We're not in the finals yet, and we played the Orchards next week. They're second, then we play the Roys. So ideally, we would like to have a bit of a harder game over the last 2 weeks, but we need to win to make finals because we're not guaranteed. So in that respect, it was a good win for us today. Yes, yeah, happy with that.
There was a lot of goals out the back in that second quarter in particular. A lot of players were loose checked. You had plenty of over-the-top handballs and kick for goals. Was that a set play to catch Surrey Park's defence off guard, or did it just happen like that?
No, we have some structures that we play in certain parts of the ground, and if we can get the ball out wide or over the back and we can play that slingshot, it works, and that worked really well in the second quarter. Credit to them, their coach obviously realised what we were doing. He tightened it up in the second half, so it became more of a contest in the second half, but it was good. The structures were good today.
You can name a lot of good players that stood out today, but Samuel Wright kicking 4 goals is obviously the most goals for the game. He stood out well. Charlie Robinson kicked 3 goals and had 21 disposals with a very good effort, and Kane Villa had 23 disposals in the middle. Those are just 3 many good players that played today. What are your thoughts on their games?
Yeah, Sammy's first half was tremendous. Kicked 4 in the first half when it was set up, and it was good to run back in a bit of form. Kane just gets the ball week in and week out, and Robbo's been really good the last month, and he just loves playing footy here, and I thought he was probably our best today, personally. So, yeah, it was good. And we're just talking about in there, it's very hard to vote because we had a very even keel of players today, I thought, so it was good.
Yeah. Well, good luck for the rest of the season. Congratulations on your win today, and we thank you for your time.
No worries, anytime. Thank you, boys.
So that's Dom here signing off at Charlesworth Park, to which Ivanhoe have defeated Surrey Park by 101 points. Hopefully for them, it sets up to a fantastic final series coming up. Make sure you click back here on Complete Sports Management to see the lead up of the finals of the YJFL.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.